Falcon fans, we're back. Another nice job of Coach Young sharing his thoughts about last week, this week, and a few things off the radar. So,
yeah, a little hard-hitting press type news there, Dan.
Captains went out there to the field. It looked like Birdville won the toss. They've elected to receive. Falcons getting ready to come out of that tunnel. Brother Van, are you in position for a poem?
I am. We've got about 4.5 minutes till kickoff, and, you know, it's an annual tradition that I drop the poem, and what do, guys?
Kick it.
I do the inspirational message,
yes.
And I am going to do that tonight as an annual tradition, but I've got a guest speaker with me tonight, and your name is?
Harvey Lusk.
I'm sorry?
Harvey Lusk.
Harvey Lusk, another motivational speaker, as you can tell.
That just sounded beaten down.
Tonight, it's called I've Been to the Mountaintop.
Oh, boy.
By Brother Van.
You all right there, pal? You okay?
Ebola. Usually I'm known as the Falcon poet, but tonight against Birdville it's much bigger, and I want you to know it. So tonight there'll be no poem from Brother Van, but words of inspiration that say I can. When I say I can, you say I can.
I can.
Okay. When I say Team 50, you say Team 50.
Team 50.
Dear gosh.
Thank you. Because I have been to the mountaintop. I have been to the 6th floor of the book suppository. I have been to the top of the Lake Dallas Water Tower. And Dan, there's some nasty graffiti about you up there. I'm just saying. I look down on the 50-yard line. I look down on the Falcon end zone, and I see a victory, a Falcon victory. You see, I had a dream, and the dream said Lake Dallas Falcons Team 50 is going all the way to state. And just the fact that I get to be here tonight brings a skip to my heart, a lump to my throat, a sweat to my brow, a new aura about my being. Falcons! Falcons!
Falcons.
Go! Falcons!
Wow, well, special thanks to Harvey. Thanks for bringing it, pal. But, Brother Van, I could run through this glass window up here right now.
I'll tell you what.
Wow. Harvey might need a little work. See, my grandfather was a Church of Christ minister. His was a Southern Baptist.
Alrighty then, moving on.
Teams are lined up for the national anthem, so we're going to step aside and listen to the Falcon Band. Alrighty, Falcon fans, we're just a few minutes away from getting this game underway again. It is the Hawks from Birdville ISD over near North Richland Hills.
Hey guys,
your Lake Dallas Falcons. Yes.
Right before the kickoff, Harvey's been working on it. He wants one more try. Go ahead, Harvey.
Go Falcons.
Wow. Absolutely.
He's almost there.
Bring it, Harvey. And where'd you find this Harvey guy anyway?
I don't know.
Hey, so Brother Van, look across over there by the field house. You're going to have to find out some information on this bird cage we got over there on the track. I know, very interesting and kind of sketchy if you ask me.
Is that what the team runs out of?
I don't know. Maybe,
No, I'm serious.
Maybe it's like their penalty box.
Oh, no, they got an inflatable down there, don't they?
Yep, they do.
Maybe it's part of the halftime show.
That's got to be what it is.
Very well could be. Falcons going to be getting this game underway, kicking it off to the Birdville Hawks. And good luck to us as they are wearing an incredibly light number on a very white jersey. They have black pants, black helmets. The Falcons in their white Falcon helmets with the feathers on each side, kind of a metallic-looking feather, right? And, of course, they're
Very Oregon-esque type of helmet.
Exactly. Kelly green jerseys, white numbers, very easy to read for a guy with glasses. And, of course, they're wearing those very faint gray camouflage pants. So, Nick the kick. Got the ball spotted at his 40. Birdville has 3 men deep, and I got to tell you, Nick, I just can't get it. Here's the pooch kick by Nick. It's going to be caught and returned from the 30. He's up the left sideline. He's out across the 50, and it's Sasser and Micah Fitzgerald going to take him down at the Falcon 40-yard line. It's a pooch kick that gets returned 30 yards, and we just can't have that.
No, for no reason. They didn't have a lot of coverage. We should have been able to stop that, no problem.
Wow, just surprising. I mean, the Falcons, I hate to say it, I'm a Falcon homer, but they have struggled in the kick coverage area sometimes. So hopefully we tighten this up and get a hold on it. Did want to mention the Birdville Hawks have gone to a sophomore quarterback. They did it last week. Before that, they were starting a senior, Will Hayward. This kid's name is Clayton Beater. First carry is by Isaiah Duarte, the team's leading receiver, or team's leading ball carrier, and he is a rumbler. He took that ball around the left corner, and he just bruised a few people down to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, that running game is going to be their go-to move, and we've got to answer to that. We've got to stop it.
That is number 10. His name is Isaiah Duarte. He 126 carries, 950 yards on the season. Good for 7.5 a carry. He scored 12 touchdowns. 3 receivers. Right side, that snap is wide to the right. He handles it. Fires out the right side. That could be a loose ball.
Wow.
Kane Cox tries to go after it. I think it's going to be down for a loss. Falcons are saying they have it.
Yeah, they're going to I don't think that became a Falcon ball. I'm sure he wrestled away from him on the ground, but number 3 wisely was able to scoop that up, Cameron Hawley.
It was just a short pass over here to the right side, but it was a lateral, and the refs let it go. That takes away all those 9 yards that were gained by Duarte on the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
Big break for us. There was a high snap on that as well.
Yeah. The snap was, to me, it looked a little to the right, but nonetheless, he gathered it in and got off an okay throw. Hawley just seemed to miss it. 2 receivers each side. Falcons with the 4-man rush. Beater looking left. Now he's looking center. He's going to step up and run it up the middle. He's going to slide at the 30 and be down right there at the 30-yard line. This is very close to a Hawk first down. Middle was wide open. He made a good read. And
I got to say, for a sophomore, that was pretty smart to slide. You don't see that much anymore, and he slid. He's either scared or smart. I'm not sure which.
He looked left, looked center, and decided to take it and run. They're going to say it is a first down. They moved the sticks, so now it's Birdville. 1st and 10 at the Falcon 30. Falcons, again, they have that 4-man front. This time Birdville, 2 receivers each side. Duarte set to Beater's left. 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Birdville has it 1st and 10 at the Falcon 30. This time Beater looks left, throws left, hits his receiver at the 24. That's Hawley. Gets tackled at the 15-yard line by Kane Cox and Bob Jackson. They're going to call it the 14-yard line. That's another 16 yards and another Birdville first down.
He was wide open. He just found a little pocket that was just underneath the coverage and just wide open right there.
Coming into this game, Birdville, through their first 4 games, had only thrown the ball 55 times. Last week, with Beater at the quarterback position, they threw it 30 times, so they feel pretty comfortable with this kid throwing the ball. This time it's Duarte. Left side, flag on the play. Roundtree in pursuit. Got him at the 5. Going to be run out of bounds at about the 4.
Wow. Courtney Holder was in the backfield, almost took the handoff there and just missed the tackle.
I wonder if we have some sort of hold. Let's see what we have. It sounds like we're going to be backing them up. It's a false start or illegal procedure call against the Birdville Hawks, so that's a break for Lake Dallas here early on.
Yeah, we've had 2 nice breaks right here to back them up a little bit and stop that momentum right there, Dan.
We have to make a play and make it happen because on the times that they aren't backing themselves up, they seem to be gaining pretty positive yardage. It's going to back them up to the Falcon 19-yard line. It's going to bring up first down and 15. This time they go to the 2-back set. Duarte to Beater's left. Cameron Holly to his right. 2 receivers far side. 1 receiver near side. Falcons rush 4. They give it to Holly, and boy, he's just going to break through, and that is a 19-yard touchdown run around the left end, and Birdville takes the early lead here at Falcon Field.
Yeah. We've got to tighten that defense up on that, but you know what? That's okay. We can give them that one and get back to the drawing board here.
Their kicker is number 87, Samuel Garcia. I don't have much of a scouting report on him. I'm not quite sure what he's good from, or extra point shouldn't be a big deal, but as far as a field goal try, not quite sure what to say. Here's the kick. It's a low-line drive, and it gets through there with 9:25 left to go here in the first quarter. Birdville leads Lake Dallas, but the Falcons will be getting the ball back. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Falcon Quarterback Club broadcast.
Hi, I'm Trey Lusk, your Lake Dallas Falcons center, number 55.
And I'm quarterback, Brett Sasser, number 1. Not only do we work together on the field, we also work together at your local Chick-fil-A on Swisher Road.
We are number 1 on the field, and we also serve number 1s all day.
Have you ever had our sweet tea? Because it's pretty sweet.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles in our cookie sundae. Come visit us at your local Chick-fil-A. Save the cows and eat more chicken. Go Falcons!
Alrighty, Falcon fans. You heard, if you were with us for pregame, you heard Brother Van go out to the parking lot. Here at every home game, it's Mark Tucker with your local Allstate agent. Puts on a tailgate party out there in the parking lot. He's serving food. Basically, goes say, hey, I want a pulled pork sandwich. I want a sausage on a stick. He gives you the food. He doesn't ask for money, but if you find it within the goodness of your heart to give some, he's going to give it all back to the quarterback club.
I'll tell you what, Mark's you can't say enough about what he does for this program that way. Thousands of dollars and countless hours, and just, man, awesome to have people like that around us.
No doubt. Keegan Brewer and Courtney Holder deep to receive for the Falcons. Here's the kick. It's a high one down the middle. Sasser's going to come over, field to the 18, headed right. He's out across the 25, hit at the 28, falls forward to the 30-yard line. So Falcons with decent starting position to start their first drive of the night.
Yeah, not bad at all. I felt like there was an opportunity there for that to maybe break open a little bit. So pay attention for that as we go on.
You could see, though, they wanted to get the ball high. They found a soft spot there right in the middle of the field, and they were going to force the Falcon to make the play on it. We have the dangerous Courtney Holder and Keegan Brewer that were standing back, and I really don't think Birdville wanted to put it in their hands. Boy, look at that right defensive tackle for Birdville. That is a big kid. We don't have heights and sizes on their roster, but you can tell he's big. First play of the game for the Falcons. It's Courtney Holder, right side or left side, out across the 40, tackled at the 44. A nice 14-yard run on the opening play here for Lake Dallas, and the big boy lost his shoe.
Dakin went and handed it back to him and said, "Here you go, quit chasing me."
Get off my back, man.
Now that's what you call sportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, let's get this snap off. The kid doesn't have a shoe on. 3 receivers right side, 1st and 10 Falcons at their own 44. Dagan fires left side, hits the shack. He's into Birdville territory, tackled at the Birdville 46-yard line. That play is good for 10 yards. Nice job, just a nice, quick throw.
What a good job of Shaq to catch that ball under pressure and not worry about it, just catch it, and then think about what to do.
Boy, the Falcons really speeding this up. Empty set, 4 receivers right side. It's the Shaq alone here on the left. 2 plays, 2 first downs for the Falcons. 24 yards of offense in there at the Birdville 46-yard line. Birdville with a 4-man front. Play clock at 8. Dagan dropping back, looking center. He's going to fire deep. It's a little underthrown, but Brewer's coming back for it.
Oh, wow.
19. And there's a nice tackle to save a touchdown, but that's another big play for Lake Dallas.
If Brewer just comes back and makes a play on the ball, and that jive was draped all over him, but he still pulls it in.
Wow, excellent play.
Hopper on the stop for the Hawks.
3 plays, 52 yards. Falcons 1st and 10 at the 18. Hahn going to keep it, run it up the middle, cuts it back to the left, gets popped, And wow, Dagan is one tough customer, takes it down to the 10. That's an 8-yard gain, and Dagan took a little bit of a beating there.
He did, but you know what? That O-line did a great job of making that come up. And Travis, 77, my son, has all he can handle out there, but doing the good job to keep him off him.
Falcons driving. Dagan, they're setting up the option play right side. Dagan going to keep it himself. He's going to have a first down to the 6-yard line. It's a 4-yard run. They needed 2. They got 4. Falcons offense looking sharp, looking crisp, and you just get the feeling with one possession for each team, this is going to be a heck of a ball game here.
Good enough for another Falcon. First down.
And again, I mentioned, I believe that this game will determine who wins this district. That's my prediction. 7:45 left to go here in the first. Falcons trail by 7, but they're marching. First and goal at the 6. Empty set. 3 receivers here to the near side, 2 to the far side. Man in motion. It's Sasser. Well, they try to set up a little inside screen. Dagan wisely just going to throw the ball out of bounds. That looked to be a little bit sloppy. I don't know if they're trying to set up that inside screen or shuttle pass.
Yeah, I just think it broke down. They were able to penetrate through our line right there on that right side and just get right through us.
Well, and over on this side, Garrett was looking over to the sideline, Shackelford, and was confused on the play on this side. And I think there was confusion all along the line on what play they did call.
Yeah, it just didn't look very crisp. That's all right. It's second and goal from the 6. The big boys come in. Micah Fitzgerald, left tight end. Fullback is Josiah Tauefa. Quick pitch left side behind the block of Tauefa. Courtney gets clotheslined to the 7, but still moves forward down to the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup. It's going to set up third and goal.
Most guys probably get tackled for a loss on that play. He spins 3 times, takes 4 efforts, and gets us down to the 3rd-yard line.
Yeah, exactly. Walker Valsius entering the ball game. Here comes Courtney Holder and Micah Fitzgerald out. So they're going to leave Tauefa in. Sasser and Brewer will be on the right. Shack alone on the left. Walker's now going to be like a little H-back. Tauefa in at he motions over to the right side. Hahn in the pistol position. Hahn going to fire right side, a wide open Josiah. Oh! Touchdown Falcons!
Did you see
that? Baby!
I got to tell you, that was 3 weeks of setting that up, of running him in that play and blocking or running up the middle and run him out to a post like that. Whoever saw that coming?
Excellent play call, and man, they just caught him. Josiah was wide open. He just had to float it out there to him. He did get popped. The funny thing is the kid who did the popping laid on the ground for about 10 seconds after the play because I think he felt it.
I think you're right. Man, that was exciting.
Wow. Here's the kick by Nick. It's through the uprights with 6:41 left to go here in the first quarter. It's a tie ball game at 7s. You're listening to the Falcon football on the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Dan Smith here, wanting to let you know about the greatness of Dr. V at Corinth Orthodontics. Dr. V and his patient-friendly staff go out of their way to treat their patients like family, including both of my daughters. Dr. V treats children and adults for all orthodontic needs. Please visit www.drvortho.com to arrange for your complimentary consultation. Corinth Orthodontics, helping to make the Lake Cities beautiful, one smile at a time.
Yeah.
All righty, guys, we're back. And Brother Van, what's it feel like down there? Because this is exciting.
Well, I tell you, I think Harvey can say it all. Go ahead, Harvey.
Can you smell what I'm cooking?
Can you lose Harvey, please? He's absolutely,
in my back pocket.
He's killing me right now. I mean, you gotta let Harvey go.
Can you smell what I'm cooking?
There we go.
All righty. Hey, just Falcon fans, just so you know, that was Josiah Tauefa's 5th touchdown of the year. Dagan Hahn's 16th touchdown pass of the season. Here come the Falcons. Let's see if we can execute this kickoff a little bit better. Pooch kick going to be a little shorter. Caught at the 33 again. Tries to go up the left sideline. Roman Albanese on the tackle, and we're going to have a late hit as Courtney Holder roughed him up a few yards out of bounds.
You know what? If I'm coach, I'm still okay with that because we had better coverage, and we wanted to make sure we got him and we didn't have him out. I'm still okay with that penalty if I'm coach.
Yeah, I like the toughness, but I don't like the 15 yards because now we're setting them right back up at about where they were before to start the last drive.
Saying you could have called that either way.
And both times, man, I don't know if you can see it up in the booth
right
there.
Up the left sideline.
Well, someone is within 5 yards both times of when they caught the ball. There's no reason why they can't wrap up. They're on top of them.
But they're seeing something in the scouting report that as soon as that guy catches the ball, he immediately goes toward that left sideline and the closest sideline to him, and it's wide open. You can see
I know
it.
Roman Albanese is on that side. On that, we have to keep an eye on who else is over there.
But that's a scouting report. They're seeing something because both times immediately that's where that return man goes.
You're right.
Birdville has it 1st and 10 at the Falcon 46. Duarte off right tackle. Going to be stopped at the Falcon 41. Nice play by Walker Valsius and Josiah Tauefa. 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 5. That Duarte's a load. He's about 6'10", 195. 6'2". He wears number 10. Weighs about 195. Talking to a coach before the game, runs close to a 4.5 40.
Man, that's a sack of potatoes to pull on there, huh?
3-man front this time by the Falcons. Josiah goes to a linebacker position. This time it's a give. Duarte right side. Pepard coming up, and Tauefa comes in to clean him up. It's a 2 to maybe 3-yard gain. Interesting formation. Josiah getting up off that defensive line and dropping into a stand-up linebacker position.
Man, I got to tell you, they move pretty quick, but our defense is reacting very well to that. This drive, they're sniffing that out and staying right on them.
Walker, DeShazo, and Fitzgerald across the front for the Falcons. Tauefa and King Cox in the middle. Here's a swing pass, left side, wide receiver screen caught. That's Will Hayward. It's good for a first down. Tackled by Courtney Holder at the Falcon 28.
Courtney Holder is going to be tired at the end of this game. That boy is on the field a lot, and he's having to do a lot of running and catching right now on defense.
Both teams' offense is looking very good. Jacob Biggerstaff now in at the nose. Devontae Trailer in at left end. Falcons rotating those defensive linemen, trying to keep them fresh. 1st and 10, Birdville. Give to Duarte up the middle. Gets hit by Josiah. It's going to be Bryce Flynn finishing off the tackle. Down to the 29-yard line. That plays good for 4 yards.
Man, I feel like their offense jumped a little bit on that. Like they were had a little bit of illegal movement on that.
It looked that way down here too, Nick.
Unfortunately, no flag. Beater throws quickly left side, has his receiver, but he drops it at the 22. I think he heard footsteps.
I got to tell you, Courtney has his eyes up. He picks that out of the air. I just don't think he saw it.
Wow, he either did that or he just flat out took his eyes off the ball. That was Cameron Holly that dropped the pass number 3, I do believe.
Yeah, you're right. He heard footsteps.
Falcons do have 5 defensive backs in the game. They're running that 3-man front, 3 linebackers, 5 defensive backs. Beater going to take it himself, left side. He's going to get stopped at about the 32. The pile moves forward to the 30, but that's going to be 2 yards shy of the first down.
What do they do here? The running game's running. 4th down, if you're coach there, you just keep going if you're them.
Yeah, I think they're going to leave their offense on the field, and that's certainly what it's looking like. We're down to 4.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Birdville facing a 4th and 2 at the Falcon 25, and this is a huge play. Let's get loud, Ness. Come on.
Let's go.
Fans in the stands need to get loud. They give it to Holly left side. He cuts it again on the same play he scored. Bob tries to get him at the 5. Pepard tackles him at the goal line, but that is a 25-yard touchdown run, 2nd of the game for Cameron Holly, and it's the same play. They line the 2 backs up side by side of the quarterback, and Holly from the right side, they give him the handoff around the left side.
He just finds that hole, and he's like a slingshot, and he's through it, and we can't do anything but try to tackle him as he goes in the end zone.
I mean, both times untouched.
Yeah.
I mean, until he gets down, near the goal line, but
too late by then.
That just looks a little too easy. I'm calling for those fans to get a little loud in situations like that. Here comes this kick by Garcia. It's through the uprights. 4:03 left to go here in the first. Birdville scores again, leads the Falcons by a score of 14-7. This is the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Me llamo Hermano Van y yo soy estúpido y loco. I don't know what I just said, but thanks to El Chico in Flower Mound, located at 407 and Morris Road, for being a Lake Dallas Falcons sponsor. El Chico, a true Mexican food tradition since 1940. Más enchiladas, por favor, señorito.
Brother Van, I didn't know you were bilingual.
Neither did I till I got that script in front of me.
Mas enchiladas, por favor. Senorito. I love it.
I told him to spell it out phonetically.
So Fab let you down? Is that what happened there? Sloppy handwriting?
That's bad. That's Fab's fault there, huh?
Oh, yeah, we're getting at the Fab. Want to give a few shout-outs. So we know we got people in the stands listening. Clay and Kay Pierce, always by the dial. BJ Brewer. Harvey, this guy named Harvey Luskin. I believe John and Sharon Williamson, they're always listening to the Falcons on Falcon Radio. Comes the kickoff by Garcia. Again, it's high. It's down the middle. Brewer comes up to feel it at the 12. Brewer out across the 20, 25, cuts it. Gets hit at the 29, stays on his feet, and takes it out to the 33-yard line. Decent return of 21 yards for the junior Keegan Brewer.
And good to see Jacob Galloway out there. I know we talked that a little bit, but on that kick return right there, doing a good job.
Hey, if anybody's listening also, I talked to Crystal Hayes. She is of Crystal K Images. She takes photographs down here on the sidelines. She puts them all up. Go to her Facebook page, Crystal K Images. If you want photos of your Falcons, just message her and she'll work with you and make sure you get what you need. First play of the second series for Lake Dallas. Handoff, Keegan Brewer. Cuts it up, finds a hole out across the 45, tackled at the 46-yard line. That's a 13-yard play. And I'll tell you, it didn't look like Keegan had much, but he found the hole.
He made something there right there. He just waited for a little crease, found the little piece of light, and ran through it.
Falcons 1st and 10 at their own 46. Dagan hits the shack at the 50, down to the 46, covers the ball. And that play is going to go for 8 yards. And again, I love the nice, crisp, short passes that are just positive yardage. Offensive line doing a nice job giving Dagan Hahn plenty of time. 3.5 minutes left to go. Josh Rowe, Tristan Bowen. Shackelford here on the left side. It's Keegan Brewer on the right. Bowen in motion. They give it to him on the jet sweep. Bowen, far sideline, gets tackled very close to the first down marker at the Birdville 44.
Man, I just kept waiting for him to turn up, and I was like, man, you're going to run out of sideline over there, Tristan. Just turn it up.
Well, it was first, 2nd and 2, and he got the 2. Aaron Berry enters the game. You can see that Coach going to try to give Courtney as big of a rest as he can offensively. 1st and 10 Falcons at the Birdville 44. Courtney, of course, playing linebacker for the Falcons. Hahn drops back into keep it himself. Decides to run it, gets hit by a linebacker, dropped at the 40, but it's a 4-yard gain for Lake Dallas.
Man, that defensive front is our O-line is earning their keep today right here. They're coming hard and fast every play.
Out comes Barry, in goes Tristan. 2nd down and 6 for the Falcons at the Birdville 40. Brewers in the backfield with Hahn. Option play, left side. Dagan going to cut it himself. Got decent yardage inside the 40, down to the 39.
I like that.
Excuse me, that's the 34. That's 6 yards.
I would just believe whatever you tell me, Dan.
That's another Falcon first down. Boy, and it looks like Birdville was showing blitz. A couple linebackers come up to the line. They were operating out of a 4-man front right now. Empty set, 2 receivers left. 3 to the right.
Watch Keegan to the left over here.
They're playing his
He's
man
in the
right
left
there.
slot.
Look at that.
They do. They blitz those backers. A wide open, and Dagan overshoots him at the 25. It was just a little slant, but there was heavy pressure.
They had nobody in the backfield. That was a great play right there. It just got away from Dagan just a bit.
Oh, boy, he'd love to have that one back.
Yeah,
and it makes you wonder, you saw the linebackers blitzing. I don't know if they got their hands up in the air. It didn't appear to be tipped, but nonetheless, it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the Birdville 34. Bowen in motion. They give it to Courtney up the middle. He's going to make it to the 32-yard line, a gain of 2.
Courtney Holder.
I'll tell you what, that's a tough one to win in the trenches. This Birdville team looks pretty stout up there.
They are, but you got to try to run up the gut and go down the middle a few times and get that sets up other plays, Dan.
No doubt about it. Absolutely. Now they go empty. 4 receivers far side. It's 3rd down and 8 at the Birdville 32. Again, those linebackers creep up to the line of scrimmage. Boy, if they can just they had it last play. Bowen slipped behind the defense. He was wide open. That was a touchdown for sure. But they have 11 guys up there near the line, within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Dagan going to throw the fade right side. It's Sasser, and it's incomplete at the 5.
Boy, and Sasser had to go in and play a little defense there to keep that from being picked off there. Ball just a little this side and right there to that defender.
Yeah, I think Dagan would have liked to put a little more underneath it, but Falcons looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field. It would be a 49-yard field goal try, maybe a 50 from this stage of the game, but it's 4th and 8. This is a big play for Lake Dallas. Let's keep it going. Boy, and again, that Birdville defense just creeping up. Let's see if we can find the play to get one of those receivers behind that defense. I don't know where the mismatch is. Let's hope Coach Males does. Dagan, heavy pressure, he throws, hits Tristan on the slant route. It's a caught for a first down at the 17.
Wow, we needed that. That was game-saving play right there, Dan.
Tristan's big, he's physical. He can go ahead and create that separation and get inside. That's a nice play call, a quick play call, and good for a first down.
Good enough for another Falcon.
That's a big, big play here in the first quarter. I mean, that is a huge play.
Oh.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Dagan 5 for 8, 64 yards and a touchdown, his 16th of the season. Josiah hauled it in. 1st and 10, Hahn looks left. He's going to throw the fade left side. Wide open! Falcon touchdown, baby! Yeah!
Man. Ooh. Man.
Wow!
All of a sudden, somebody just went to sleep on the right side over there. I guess it's the left side. And, man, wide open, Keegan Brewer.
Brother Van, did you see it? Did he give the little slant and go and just fake the guy out?
Yeah, he stuttered just a little bit, slowed down, and the guy stopped, and Keegan took off, and he knew he was wide open.
Oh, my gosh.
Just a matter of catching it.
Dagan put it there. I mean, that was pretty, guys. Nick, boy, it's a low one. It was a tough snap.
Wow.
Dagan couldn't quite get it down. Misses the extra point. Entering the game, Nick was 40 for 40 on PATs. His first miss of the year, but the Falcons trail the Birdville Hawks by 1. It's 14-13 here late in the first quarter. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Falcon Quarterback Club broadcast.
Hey Falcon fans, in need of new floors in your home? Look no further than Flooring America. Serving North Texas for over 25 years, the 11th fastest growing company in Texas. They offer lifetime installation, guarantee low prices, largest selections in town, best service before and after the sale, certified salespeople, many of whom played and graduated right here at Lake Dallas. Visit us online at www.myflooringamerica.com.
Man, Nick, each team has had the ball twice. Each team has scored a touchdown on each possession. The defenses look like they're playing tough, but, man, these offenses are just in sync.
Does it kind of feel like it's going to be last man with the ball? The opportunity to score comes away with this game here, feels like?
Yeah. Hey, the big play, though, 4th down and 8. The Falcons pick it up on the slant play to Tristan. This time the Falcons kick it off deep. Nick gets it 6 yards deep in the end zone. It's going to bounce out of bounds. Hey, we're finally going to have Birdville start in their own territory at the 25.
I like that. Go away from the pooch kick. It wasn't working. And let's get this going over here. So,
wow, that is a big, big play, though. I want to go back to it. 4th and 8. They've kind of been holding them, and they send the house. They got everybody up on the line. They're really pressing the Falcons in